Salt hammer.
Yeah. Yeah. This is Michael Gerace with Michelangelo's Plumbing. It is January 19, 2019. We're performing a video sewer inspection through the 3-inch PVC cleanout. It is right at the left rear corner of the main house as you're looking at the front of the house.
Southwest.
And it is adjacent to the gas meter. So now we're in the city sewer. It was difficult to get in here. We've had to run a lot of water. We're going to pull back now and try and see if we can take a look. I think we got some pretty large offset right there. Yeah, really large offset right here. You can see the face of the pipe right here, and there's a little bit of root intrusion there, but you can see the whole face of the pipe right there. We've got a pretty large offset, or a break. Can't see exactly. It might be a break. We're going to try and shut our water down. Yeah, the way that looks, it's kind of cocked off at an angle. It looks much more like a break. So we're going to pause for a moment. There's a major break right here at the city sewer saddle connection right before it drops into the city sewer. Trying to shut off all the water now, let it subside, but I thought for a moment it might be an offset, but the way that that piece is sitting in there, you can see it sitting at a big angle. So that is definitely a break. So we're gonna pull back just a little bit here. And again, you can see it's orange and the whole face of it right there. Yeah, that's just broken really badly right at the saddle area. Now you can get a better look at it. There's a big chunk missing out of it right there at the bottom on that right corner. And maybe part of the left too, it's difficult to tell. There's roots growing through there as well. And that's the drop to the city sewer. Right there. Now we're going to begin pulling back. Want to pull back? Let me do it. Okay. Glenn's going to end up pulling back here for you. And we'll just take another look at it on the way back. We've marked everything out that we needed to mark out pretty much. Just had the issue right here in the saddle area.
Want to look at this?
And we're going to take a look Yeah, we're going to stop. We're going to try and locate this. We may not be able to because of the traffic, but we're going to try and locate this area.
Okay, we went ahead and located this area at about 7 foot 11 inches, and it's about 8 feet out into the street from the curb area. the driveway curb. So it's about 8 feet out from the driveway curb at 7'11". I'm going to continue to pull back. We did a preliminary viewing of the line to try to see if we can get all the way out to the city sewer. So we did mark quite a bit of areas. There's quite a bit of bellies in the line, quite a bit of offsets, and a few separations in the line also. Some minor root intrusions. No visible signs of large.
Looks like a large root.
Looks like a large root there, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
Large offset in the street. About at the curb.
Yeah, this offset here is probably right about the curb area. It's got a good offset and a little amount of roots there on the right around the 3 o'clock area, 4 o'clock area. I'm going to continue to pull back. And we did mark quite a bit of the areas on the initial viewing of the line. We got roots coming in here in this joint.
Can you see the root or a break?
I'm gonna push in a little bit.
Can't tell if that's a root or a break, bud.
Looks like a root.
Yeah, it's a root. Yeah. Let me make sure when we break.
So we got a small offset here with a root coming in right around the 9 o'clock area. Again, the root's coming in from the joint. There's a separation in the joint. The root's coming through there. Continue to pull back. Another offset here in this joint. And this one here, we had a
46.
This is our 4 to 6 transition as we pull back. More water.
That's good enough. Let me go mark it. That's good enough.
Okay, we're going to go ahead and pause here and mark this here. Okay, we went ahead and located this area at about 4'11". just at the
4 foot 11
Con-
inches deep.
4 foot 11 inches deep, and we located this area at the partition fence that's separating the two properties at the front in the what is that?
Right at the driveway apron, up against the retaining wall. Corner of the retaining wall.
Right at the driver.
We've located this area right where the driveway apron as adjacent to the retaining wall, right at that right front corner. Okay.
I think.
Huh.
Yeah.
You what? I'm gonna leave you alone. You're going on the next one alone.
Okay, and that was our transition to the 4 to 6 there. We also, as we pulled out here, we also marked this area earlier, about a foot back or so, right in the same area at about 4 foot 9.
Did you see anything up?
And we're going to continue to pull back
Couldn't see anything.
against those joints there. Get an offset in that joint up at the top, right around the 3 o'clock to 9 o'clock area. And we're going to continue to pull back. And again, another joint here that has a major offset there at the top, right around the 3 o'clock to the 9 o'clock area. We went ahead and marked all these areas out in our previous, when we did a preliminary run. So we're going to continue to just pull back. And again, another small offset there, nothing major. Holding back water though. In this area here, this joint here has a small belly in it. Holding back a little bit of water. And looks like a small root intrusion there with an offset there, major offset. Looks like a little bit of a gap there also, right around the 3 o'clock to the 9 o'clock area. We're going to go ahead and pause here for a second. Okay, we went ahead and located this area at about 3 foot 5 inches deep, just in the concrete driveway to the right, to the left-hand side towards the grass. And we're going to continue to pull back. That joint appears to be in fair condition. This joint here has a major offset in it. A major offset, possibly a separation. We're going to go ahead and pause here and mark this area also.
Just keep pulling back. We've already seen all these areas, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've already marked all these areas. So we should end up at probably 0. Wherever we were.
Again, as I mentioned, we ran the line with the previous inspection through the line, and we did mark out a lot of areas throughout the line. So there's quite a bit of offsets, separations, a few areas with some bellies in it, some minor root intrusion, and we're just going to go ahead and continue to pull back and get into, see if we can run from the back house. Nothing out of our 3-inch PVC clean out. We're going to pause here. Okay, we went ahead and relocated ourselves. We're behind the guest house at the rear of the property, at the far back of the property, behind the guest house, next to, just adjacent to the Norritz tankless water heater, which is here. There's our air conditioning condenser and stuff is located over there. This is a restroom, it's a bathroom, this is the back wall. And we went ahead and zeroed out and we're going through our 3-inch ABS, our PVC clean out, and we're going to go ahead and push on through. Looks like we got a small belly. A belly, just as we go down in here, we got a belly in here. Those joints appear to be in fair condition. Those joints appear to be in fair condition. Those joints appear to be in fair condition. The joints appear to be in fair condition. Those joints appear to be in fair condition. And we're making a little bit of a turn. We'll be heading downhill.
Because you've got water at the bottom of the pipes, the line's running pretty flat because it's not draining that well.
So the line appears to be running pretty flat. There's a little bit of water on the bottom there that's not running out. As you can see, we're kind of pushing the water forward with us. That joint appears to be in fair condition. And we kind of just drop right into another little belly here. We're holding back more water. Line still appears to be running pretty flat. Not the proper grade to the line. Those joints appear to be in fair condition, and we're making a transition. And this is basically the inlet that is just up to the front for the front house that we just ran prior to this. So we're right at the 3-inch PVC clean out for the front property. So we're going to go ahead and continue to pull back and conclude our video sewer inspection. As we pull back, you can still see that the line is holding back water. As I push back my camera, you can see the water moving. Some areas more than others, but the line doesn't have the proper grade to it. It has some flat spots throughout it, some bigger than others. This area is holding a little more water. position. Continue to pull back, and we will be pulling up and out of our 3-inch ABS clean out. And that will conclude our video sewer inspection.